Hi, everyone. Okay. All right. Why don't we go ahead and start? Pull up my. Okay. All right. Let's start from our top here. Go ahead and we're gonna do 10 chin to chest. So we're gonna start in where our head is right above our shoulders, and from here we're gonna go ahead and look down. Try to bring a chin to our chest. That's one, and then our head, chin to the ceiling. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to bring our chin to our shoulder. So that would be left to right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to do 10 of our ears to our shoulder. So left and then right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And let's just rotate in circular motion a few times. Good. And switch. Good. And then from here, bend at the elbow, and we're going to start low, where elbow is low and open. Bring it up to our shoulder length, open, and then high, open. And then go back to medium, low, medium, high, and go up and down. One more. And go ahead and swing your arms. One direction. And swing your arms. Good. And go ahead and bend. I'm going to go ahead and bend my left arm, shelve my right arm right above. I like to kind of go above the elbow, boom, here. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and twist my elbow one direction, elbow the other direction. Good. And then my wrists. I'm going to go ahead and open my fingers out and then twist. Wrist one direction. And switch. Good. Let's go and switch to the other side. So again, elbows one direction. And go ahead and switch. And our wrists. And stretch your hands out and forward your pinky and then go all the way to your thumb in one direction. And switch. Good. Go to your hips. and switch. Knees. And switch. Okay, come out, squat, and stay here for a little bit. Go ahead and dip your knees, one knee. So when you do that, I'm going to lift my heels up and coming in, my knees inward, okay, twisting side to side. Now I'm going to bring my knees out, lift my heels up. I'm on my toes, leaning forward. Good. And from here, I also like this a lot where I'm going to post my left hand close to my left foot. My eye's going to follow my right thumb, and I am going to reach back. My eye's going to follow, boom. At the same time, I'm going to use my tricep against my leg, and I'm pushing my leg wide open, right? But my leg is doing the opposite pressure. So it's trying to come in, my arm is pushing it out. And I will open my right hand here, switch. And switch. Okay, go ahead and put your hands on the ground and straighten your legs up. And then from here, go ahead and unwind very slowly, one spine at a time, all the way up. Good. Go ahead and let's do our ankles here. One direction. And then switch direction. Let's go to the other side. Okay, and then switch. Good, one more, wide stance, squat low, forearms on your thigh. Go ahead, take your right leg, right palm inside the knee here. And you're gonna squat down, push your right arm out, your right knee pressing in, tuck your tailbone in, squat down even lower, and then your right shoulder aiming towards the ground. Switch to the other side. Good, thank you. All right, good job. So we're gonna do these kind of series of jujitsu gymnastica movement together, and it's time. I'm gonna show you the movement, and we're gonna do it for 1 minute with 15 sprawls in between, right? So the first movement is you'll be standing and you're come down, your hands on the ground, you're gonna kick back, right? And then press your hips down, right? So it's kind of like a sprawl, front sprawl. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead and your toes are active when you're doing this. So you're pressing your hip down, your toes are active. And from here, you're gonna push on your toes, you're gonna come to a downward dog here, okay? And then from the downward dog, you're gonna step up and do a sit through and then go back. Boom, sit through on each side. And then you're gonna jump to your hand, come up, and then repeat. So it goes hip, downward dog, right? And then you're gonna jump up and then repeat. So we're gonna do, you need to keep doing that routine for 1 minute. And when that is over, you do 15 sprawls. So again, you can't really see me. Okay, so from there, sprawls, again, you can come in, sprawl forward by pressing your hips on the mat, both hips, or you can come back down and sprawl and press one hip down or the other hip down. You come back up. So you do 15 of that, right? And then I'll show you the next exercise when we come to it, okay? So let's get ready. All right. Right, so on your own. Dog in place until everybody's done. All right. All right. I feel like we can do that one another round. So we're going to do the same thing another round. Get ready. Go. Sorry. Sprawls. Okay. One more. All right. You're gonna come down on the mat. Boom. You're gonna shrimp. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, or as many as up to 6. Right. And then from here, you're gonna come swing your legs. You're gonna swing your legs up. Come into your squat, and then your hand in the front, and you're going to go ahead and hop forward to your beginning position. And you could do a normal hop, boom, right? Or more advanced hop, your hand is here, and you're going to jump past your hand. So my hand is here, I'm going to lean forward, and look, I'm going to jump my leg past my hand, right, to get back. So you're going to start really close. And you're going to start where there's a space behind you, right? You could do, again, 2 to 6 shrimp backward, and then hop forward to the starting position and repeat for 1 minute. All right, go. And then 15 sprawls after. 15 sprawls. Go ahead and take a water break. When you're done, all right. All right, so first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to recap real quick and then keep going, right? Continuing on the 2-on-1 stand up. So we're going to start out, I'm going to do my right hand C clamp. C clamp is this, right? 4 fingers, thumb separated, C clamp of the chest. Monkey grip, which is all 4 fingers, boom, here. And I'm going to start down here, right? So this is just a quick drill. From here, I'm going to go and notice that my stance is staggered, right? So the hand that's up, that's going across my body is doing the C clamp. It's the leg that's going to go back here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and step in, boom, slide in, right? I'm gonna slide in with my leg, boom, I'm gonna shoot in. I wanna think about basically kind of like a double leg where I wanna almost go past my partner in front of me, like go through them, right? So I'm here, I'm gonna step in. So that's my leg motion. And then my hand motion is I am gonna step in and before I do that, right, I'm here kind of in a semi crouch position. When I'm ready to step in, I did it without kind of slowing it down, but before I step in, I kind of duck down a little bit, right? I don't come in here and kind of do that. I kind of duck down. So it's really like I'm here, 1, 2 with my leg, right? I'm in a low stance and I'm gonna shoot in. So that's the leg movement. The hand movement is I'm here, so C-clamp, monkey grip. I'm gonna keep the hand, the C-clamp here, but my monkey grip is gonna switch from here to here, right? I'm pulling in this manner. When I go, I'm gonna boom, C-clamp and do a push. So here, boom, here. So palm up, palm down, palm up, all fingers, palm down, C-clamp. So I'm here, boom, 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 right? So we're gonna do that. Let's do, and not only am I doing that, right, as I go, this hand also, this hand is on the chest, right? I'm here, I'm gonna go duck down, I'm gonna shoot it in. Both of my hand will really like be boom, really here, right? I'm pushing up high. So I'm here, duck down. So we're gonna do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other side. So get ready, I'm gonna start. Let's have your left leg forward, back leg be the right leg. My right hand goes across, C-clamp, monkey grip, right? So we're gonna go 10. So duck down, shoot in with your hand up, and then we're gonna come back. That's 1, duck down, shoot up, 2, 3, 4, right? Boom, 5, duck down, 6, duck down, 7, duck down, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, I want to do the other side. Switch your stance, switch your arm placement. Now it's your left leg, left arm, C-clamp, right hand, monkey grip, right? So I'm gonna duck down and then both arms go up as we step forward. 1, duck down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so this is the movement. Okay, this is like you get your partner 2-on-1, 2 of your arms against one of their arm, and one of the thing that they're going to do is block you with the other arm and try to pull the arm out, right? So I'll show you a video and we're going to learn how to counter that. So the first one is really when they're pulling the arm out and they're straightening their arm, right? And they're pulling the arm out. We're going to go ahead and go with the flow and take them back, their back from here. So you have 2-on-1 here, right? 2 arms on one. And then your partner, your opponent is framing against your head with the other arm, stepping the leg back and is trying to pull the arm out. So instead of fighting with them, we're just going to go with their energy and then take them back. So this is what it looks like. So boom, look. And from here, I'm going to step and take the back. So again, when they're pulling, right, instead of counter their energy, we're just going to go with their energy. So what they're pulling, we're gonna go ahead and give the arm back, step forward, and then take the back from here, right? So let me just show a little bit of details from there. So you're here 2-on-1, boom, boom, you're 2-on-1, and they're pulling and they're pulling. So we're just gonna go boom, right? The hand's gonna, I'm gonna step in, push, right? And now my back leg, I'm gonna push, and my back leg is gonna come around, right? So I'm gonna go here, come forward. This is, I'm just showing the leg, and then the back leg comes down, right? I'm gonna pivot and boom. That's with my leg. And then my arm, I'm here, duck down. I'm gonna shoot in, push, and then this arm with the leading knee here is gonna go around the belly. And when I step to the side of their back, right, this hand will come boom and grab and reinforce this hand, and we're gonna get low here. So again, I'm here, boom, right? I'm gonna duck, shoot, right? This hand's the same side hand with the leading knee is gonna go around the belly. I'm gonna step with the same side leg and arm, and I end up here, right? So go ahead and do that, and do both side, switching back and forth once you kind of get used to your strong side, right? And then we're gonna keep going. So go ahead and do that for a little bit. Give you a time. This is just a review, so it's okay. All right, so we did that last week, right? We got to that point, and now we're gonna do a takedown from there. I'll show you what that looks like. It's very simple. I believe we've done like this takedown before, or a variation of this, right? So I'm gonna show the clip again of how to get there. So here they pull, you come in, boom, you get here, right? So basically you're kind of straddling like the leg here, and you're gonna end up where you're facing away, right? And with this takedown, you're gonna go ahead and turn your head around and trip them. Okay, so again, from here, you get the grip, turn your head and trip. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Right, so I'm here, I have the arm, boom, I'm popping the arm, I'm here, and they're pulling. So I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna get low, lower, and time it. When they're pulling, I'm gonna go forward. So if they pull back, I'm gonna go with that. Arms come to the belly, I'm gonna step, boom, in here, and I'm basically straddling the leg here, right? So I'm gonna be holding like this, looking in that direction. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my head in that direction, and I'm gonna take this foot and basically sweep, right? I'm gonna go boom, and I'm gonna sweep and then bring that knee to the ground. So what my knee is doing is I'm gonna go hook the leg and put my weight, boom, down onto the ground, right? So again, I'm here, I'm looking away, right? So I start looking away. I'm gonna turn to the leg that I'm gonna trap, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and sweep and lean my weight. So boom, lean my weight and come down. to my knee. So give that a try. Combine that with your technique that you just learned. Give you some time to do that. Yeah. So not only are you sweeping the leg, you're kind of like putting your weight so that they lean forward, right? As you sweep the foot away from them. Keep going. Ignore that. All right. So another thing that happens when you have the 2-on-1 is, right, the one that we just learned, they're blocking the head, and we also draw how to escape that, right? We're gonna go block, and then we stand up, and then we pull our arm out, right? But typically the frame on your head when they're doing that is they're straight in the arm. But there are cases where they're hooking the head and they're using the forearm, right, to block you versus like blocking your head like this. They're hooking your head and using the forearm. And when they do that, I like this kind of escape. So let me show you the video. So here, ignore that. So this is now, look, you have the 2-on-1, and now they're using the forearm to block your head, right? And this is what you do. You're gonna come in, you're gonna hang on to the tricep, and you're gonna but the hand that's kind of grabbing the wrist is gonna go above their elbow, right? You're gonna duck under, right? And you come under, and look at the posture, right? The posture, they're kind of upright, not the head. Be mindful when you do this. You don't want to tilt your head down towards the butt, because they can attack your neck and do a guillotine there. And so you want to avoid that. So your posture is upright, and from there everything's the same, right? You go to the back. So again, this is the forearm frame. Boom. You're gonna go let go, like the hand is at the wrist. You're gonna let go. Cup right above the elbow with the C clamp, right? And then you're gonna duck under, come in, get really close, come in, and so let me show that. So you have the 2-on-1 here. You pressure, they're pulling, right? And then they're framing with the forearm while you're down here. So you're just gonna keep the tricep grip, but the grip that's on the wrist, you're gonna form a C clamp here, right? And it's gonna cut right above the elbow. So you're gonna push it up it's an opposite of pushing it up, and then you're gonna duck under. So it's like boom, 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 right? And then from here, the back leg is gonna step in, and you're gonna come in, but it's kind of like this wave, right? So you're gonna go ahead and duck and step in, and your head is up. Your good posture here. And then again, this hand goes around the belly, this hand goes in the back, and you're gonna grab, and you're gonna end up in the same position as the last technique. So again, right, C clamp, monkey grip here, and the forearm blocking you with the forearm. So I'm gonna go, right, boom, up, down, boom, and the back leg, and I'm gonna step in with my posture up, right? Belly, back, reach out, grab the other hand in this manner, right? And you end up in that, the same position as last time, and then you can go ahead and also, boom, take the leg down, right? So give that a try, unless somebody has a question. So does people want to do it with me? So go ahead. So I'm gonna do it where my left leg is forward, my right leg is back. C clamp, monkey grip here, right? And I'm here. And so right here, I'm gonna go ahead and with my right hand, I'm gonna go right with the elbow up, right? As my head goes up, my head comes down, boom, boom. And then I'm gonna go step forward and come up, wrap. And then from here, you can go ahead and do the takedown. Boom. Yep. So go ahead and practice that. I'll give you some time to practice that. And once you kind of get used to that, you can go ahead and do both. The first one. No, just practice that. Actually, the second one, and then we'll do a drill together. Just the second one, where they're doing the forearm block.
When you're hooking the leg for the takedown, are you hooking behind their leg or in front of their leg? I'm just trying to visualize.
In front of the leg. Okay. I'll show what that looks like. Hold on a second. Let me find it. Hold on. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so look, you're here, you're hooking in front. So it comes in, hook. So you're hooking and kind of using your body and your hips to lean forward to make them collapse, right? So basically your weight is on. So again, you're here, right? You end up kind of straddling the leg. Switch your head, right? You're gonna go ahead and then boom. So go ahead and practice for a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for asking. Right. So we're gonna do to end it a couple minute drill where you're coming in semi crouch. You're gonna go ahead and boom, get the arm right. And I'm gonna call out one. If it's one, then it's your partner straight arming and pulling it out, right? And in that case, you're gonna go right again, coming on forward, boom, wrap, right? And then you could do the takedown if you want, and then go back to semi-crouch. And then if I say 2, then you're here, boom, you're moving around and you're blocking with your forearm. So you're just gonna go boom, step in, boom, and then the takedown, right? And in between, I may yell out sprawl, burpees or whatever. So, but in the meantime, there's, you know, we're waiting, you're gonna be in your semi-crouch and you're gonna shuffle around. So get ready. Boom, boom. All right, get in position. Number 1, boom, right? Come down, push up, boom, boom, and then drop the leg, come down, come up, walk, sprawl, sprawl. My crouch, walk around, boom, boom, boom. 2, get in position. Ignore that, keep going. And then take down, boom, come up. Sprawl. Back to semi-crouch, walk around. Number 2, boom, forearm blocking you. You're gonna go duck, come over, good posture, boom, boom, and then take down, and then come up, semi-crouch, sparring. Switch your stance if you want to. Boom, boom. Number 1, boom, go, wrap, boom, 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 take, come up, sprawl, up. 2, get in position, forearm blocking, duck, over with good posture, and then leg drop, come down, sprawl, up. Number 1, boom. Sprawl. Sprawl. 2, in position, forearm blocking, cup, come over, good posture. All right, good job. Any questions? Whew. If not, Karen will take over the last session. Thank you.
Thanks, Molly. Yes, everyone can grab sip of water, break for a minute or so, and then we're going to be working on side kicks. So we're working on spinning side kicks when we come back. We will be using a chair, so for a few different drills. So if you, we're not going to use it right away, but if you have a chair nearby, that would be great. Okay, it looks like people are ready, so we'll get started. Let's start with this. We're gonna do a slightly different warm-up / mobility thing today. To warm up for it, let's start like this. We're gonna get into all fours. After this, we're gonna be standing. I just want you to do a few cat camels. So you're just trying to get full range of your spine so that you make this as round as you can. Not even worrying so much about your head. It's easy to get focused on your head. Don't think about your head. Think about your back. Are all the parts of my back rounding? Like I can feel where I'm compressed in my lower back from sitting, opening up. Think about your lower back. Think about your upper back between your shoulder blades, your mid back. Just up and down a little bit at your own pace a few times. All right, now we're gonna come up to stand and we're just gonna do a couple, let's do a couple triangle poses to get ready for this. So you're gonna stand with, I always forget to move my chair back when I'm teaching. Have it closer to me where I can see for Molly, but okay. So we're going to, you're going to be standing with your, you can face both your feet forward, and then you're gonna turn your left foot out to the side. You can adjust your feet how you want for this, and then we're gonna tip at the waist sideways. If you wanna adjust your foot a little bit, your other foot. And I want my legs further apart. I want my legs further apart. You can make your legs farther apart. I haven't set up a triangle pose for a while. I just thought this would be a good opener before the thing that we're about to do. And you're gonna slide your hand down. So you're not trying to go as low as you possibly can. You're trying to go as low as you can with good form, keeping your side open. You know, if you kind of, I can start kind of cranking my back and get really low, but I'd rather kind of engage my muscles, open up my side, come down gradually. And then let's take our hand and reach it over our head, if you can, if that feels okay. Just try to twist your ribs up towards the ceiling. All right, hand back up. And then you can come up carefully if your back is tired. And then both your feet can be forward, and then you can turn your right foot out, arms out, and then same thing. You slide sideways, kind of gradually lowering into the position. Really, the goal is to be opening up here, your right side or your left side. And then you can take your left hand, reach it over your head, and then bring it back up and come up. And let's also just do a few twists. We'll do them boxing style. So you have your arms in your guard and you're just twisting your waist as much as you can and your shoulders, just to kind of loosen up your waist and your hips. Okay, so the way this mobility drill is, let's do it this way. So you're going to stand, I'm going to stand sideways to the camera so you can see. So I'm going to stand with my feet just a little over hip width apart. That's why I started the triangle, and I realized that wasn't wide enough for that. But for this, just, you know, hip or a little wider. And the first thing we're going to do is practice just bringing our hands over our head. So when we bring our hands over our head, we're going to try to do that without, I'm going to do this kneeling so you can see. We're going to try to do it without going like this, like bowing our back or flaring our ribs out. I'm going to try to keep all of this really straight and locked down and just bring my arms over my head. The muscles I should be thinking about are my armpit muscles in my back. So let's bring our arms up and then down. You can kind of go on any path you want. There's a few nice paths to go on for this, but I just want you to think about getting them to that up position and not, if it's straining the tops of your shoulders, then when you're up, try to think about pulling down, like pulling your shoulders down your back. Not necessarily just dropping your traps, but trying to bring your shoulder blades down so they're not all crunched up. So let's just do a few up and down. Your goal is to really just keep your abdomen locked up in. If something's pinching on your arm, don't go so high. Okay. All right, so now we're going to, what's the best way to set this up? There's a few ways. So now in your standing position, I want you to corkscrew your feet through the floor. So think about externally rotating your legs, even though you're not actually turning anything. So I'm turning my legs, just subtly going with my legs. but my feet aren't actually moving. I'm just trying to get a really good solid anchor and turn on my glutes and my abs. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit, but not like a squat, more like a hinge where they're gonna be like, I'm trying to like not let them go in front of my feet. So I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit. So I'm in this position, because we're in this position a lot in grappling, right? And this is a lot to, one thing this is to do is to train your back not to get so tired in these positions. So you're corkscrewing your feet, your abs and glutes are engaged, and now you've bent your knees a little bit. And now let's come a little bit forward even, like kind of a medium, not all the way down, but maybe a 45. And now what you're gonna try to do is with your hands on your knees, try to see how much you can arch your back, like you're trying to, not your head, don't worry about your head, but you're trying to round all through your back like we were doing in the cat camel. You can see how rounded my back is. Okay, now we're gonna try to hold that. So this might be tiring on your back, but as long as it's not like, you know, giving you active, you know, like throwing your back out, this is a back strengthening exercise. So we're gonna take our arms and bring them back behind us. If you can roll your shoulders externally, so your elbow pits are facing outwards. But you don't have to worry about that. If it's hard, just bring your arms back. Think about keeping that big arch in your back, keeping that engagement in your legs, your corkscrewing out. Now let's bring your arms right straight in front of you. Again, you're trying to keep it arched back. Not always what you want, but this is a back strengthening drill. Now you're gonna bring your hands up. So kind of like how we were standing. You're trying to get the same feeling as when we were standing. Arms up in a tight position, not, you know, arms flared out. Hold there. Let's bring them back forward. So now straight forward. All right, now we're gonna bring your hands to the floor. And when you bring your hands to the floor, try to push your weight back into your heels, corkscrew your feet like you were before, and you're trying to get a trembling stretch into your hamstrings. So you're trying to get this feeling like your hamstrings are trembling. Your knees can and probably should stay bent, but far back, not bent forward like a squat, like more like a deadlift position. And you're trying to make your hamstrings really like kind of shake. All right, now bring your hands to your knees and we're gonna come up again. We're gonna do one last little set of this. So check your arch again. Try to arch your back. Big arch using your muscles. Make sure your feet are corkscrewed. Make sure your legs are turning out, your abs and glutes are engaged. We're gonna bring our hands back behind us. Check the arch of your back. We're gonna bring them straight forward. Reaching forward, but butt still going back. Reaching up. Arms by our ears. Reaching forward. Straight forward. Arching your back. Now you can bring your hands to your knees and then come straight up. Stand up and shake it out. Okay, good. So that's just the beginning of, there's a whole series of these kind of moves, but they've helped me a lot to undo the, I noticed when I was doing them and then I stopped doing them, all my problems I have from sitting, like sciatica and stuff, started coming back immediately. So this is a really good back strengthener, and it really helps in these, also in these grappling positions. You know, I know my back sometimes gets tired, but it helps us for everything. It's a new mobility that I like. So you can grab your chair. And we're gonna do a few drills with the chair. I'm gonna move my mat because I can't kickbox on this mat. It's too grippy. The first thing that we're gonna do with our chair is the sprint punches. So your chair is gonna be your target, the top of your chair. We're gonna do 3 sets. So this will be a 3-minute round. So the first 30 seconds, you're going at a relaxed pace. I'm trying to keep really relaxed arms, like using those same muscles we were using to bring our arms up. So I'm not like using my arm muscles, but I'm kind of using my back and my hips to fling my arms out. My arms are loose. I'm pivoting my foot. If I can't pivot my foot that fast, I can step. Step, 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 step. Second 30 seconds, sprint. So when I say go, you're gonna throw sprint punches as fast as you can, trying to maintain that good body position and twisting. So at the end of that, we're gonna do 10 burpees. So you're gonna do 10 burpees after we're done with 3 sets through of that. So it's a 3-minute of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds less on sprints. So your chair is your target so that you don't start crowding. Keep a nice good distance. Perfect. Timer's already set. And get set and go. So you're doing your nice relaxed pace punching. About 5 more seconds. Get ready to sprint. Go. Ten more seconds. Keep going. And back to the relaxed pace. Catch your breath here. Good place to check your form. A few more seconds. Get set for the second sprint. Go. Ten more seconds. Back to the relaxed pace. Catch your breath. Five more seconds. Go. Now go faster. Now go faster. All right, shake your arms out, good job. And then 10 burpees on your own count. When you're ready, when you're done, you can walk it off, grab a sip of water, keep the chair. Okay, so I'll show you the next drill you guys are familiar with. Then we're gonna do a couple different ones. We did do them on Sunday. So the first one is we're just gonna do a regular side kick drill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 minute on each side. Just the regular side kick drill that we normally do. Like that the election is over because that timer shows me an advertisement after it's done. And for a while it was always Joe Biden. He was talking, which is like better than the alternative, I guess. But like the thing would end and the timer and they'd be like, "Hi, I'm Joe Biden." I'd forget it was like talking to me. I'm like, "Why is Joe Biden talking? What's going on?" It's really nice. That's very relaxing. No Joe Biden. Okay, so let's this timer here. Oh, actually, we'll just use the fun. So get set. So we're just going to go continuous. So 1 minute, I'll tell you when to switch. Then you'll go to the other side and go. Ten more seconds on this side. All right, and switch, other side. Go right into it. Ten more seconds. Okay. All right, so now you're going to take your chair. I turn mine around, but you don't have to. I just like to face this direction better. And we're going to do this to practice spinning side kick movement. So when we throw a spinning side kick, it's a little bit of a back kick. It comes around that way. So it's a side kick, but it's a little bit, when I would really throw it, it would be, it's going a bit angled. It's a bit of a back facing side kick. So to practice that, a lot of the time you practice it just kicking with a person with a pad, and you would just go, this is a chair version of this drill, where I'm just turning and throwing a side kick backwards at each side. So I'm gonna have the chair, I'm gonna turn to my right, kick, turn to my left, kick, kick. So I'm not throwing a back donkey kick. That's an okay way that's a lot of the way people learn to throw a spinning side kick. It's fine, it's not wrong, but we've been practicing side kicks, so you should be able to throw a chambered side kick where the difference is that my knee is facing up till the end. My knee isn't facing down at the beginning. So you're trying to keep your knee up, out. And you're looking over your shoulder to the side you're kicking on. So I'm just gonna do 1 minute where you're just kicking one side, then the other side. I'll take a look and make sure people got it. So again, you're just alternating sides, left kick, right kick. Get set and go. You should be feeling this really in your glutes, maybe in your hamstrings, not in your back. If you're feeling it in your back, try to tighten your abs a little more. So if you've got your right hand on the chair, you're gonna look towards your left side and throw your left kick. I've got my left hand on the chair. Yep. Right hand, left kick. Yeah. And then I put my left hand on the chair, raise my right leg, look over my right shoulder, throw my right kick. Nice. You can do it with both hands on the chair too. That just sort of helps illustrate what direction you're turning. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do this. 2 more drills with the chair. So this one, we're going to practice the step. So, you know, when you throw a side kick, a spinning side kick, you step your stance across. If I was in my stance, like I'm southpaw, I'd be stepping across and then spinning and to throw my left kick, but we're not gonna throw the kick yet. But we're just practice that spin. So I'm gonna step across and then I'm gonna take my other hand. So if I step with my right foot, I'm gonna take my left hand. Let me bring this up a little bit now, like maybe to there. So I'm stepping my right foot across, touch. This hand may come off. And back, step, touch. So I'm just squared up. I'm not gonna be in my stance. I'm just gonna step 1 foot across, pivot away from the chair, touch with the opposite hand. There's a few variations with the hands, like for example, I could keep this hold and just see how far I can go. Sometimes I can get with the momentum I can. Slow motion, it's harder. I could also, you know, take both my hands off the chair eventually, just to get the feeling. So whatever feels comfortable to you. The thing you're really trying to practice is the idea of step, turn away, step, turn away. So when you step across, you turn your back to the chair. Look over the other shoulder. So this is just what you do for a spinning side kick. So 1 minute, give that a try. So like if I step my right foot across, turn, touch my left hand. Step my left foot across, turn, touch my right hand. I'm doing this by pivoting the foot that didn't step. So I want to pivot on the ball of my foot. Nice. Okay, so oh yeah, so right now I want you to just get your dizzy out. I want you to throw 30 straight punches in the air on your own count and go. Okay, now when you're done with that, we're going to turn the chair sideways because now we're going to kick over the base of the chair. So now we're going to practice the side kick over this chair. So I'm going to start it squared up. So normally I'd be in my stance, but for this drill, and there's other situations we're going to talk about, I might be a little squared up if I want to be able to throw it either direction. So I'm going to do that same pivot I did. I guess it's combining the 2 drills we just did. Step, pivot, kick. I'll just come back. Now I'm going to go the other way. Step, pivot, right kick. Step my right foot, left kick. Left foot, right kick. So just alternating back and forth for 1 minute and go. Okay, so 30 straight punches on your own count, go. When you're done with that, you can put your chair out of the way, and then we're gonna go into some, finish with some combinations using side kicks and spinning side kicks. Okay, so our first combination is going to be jab, cross, hook, lead side kick, spinning side kick. So it's gonna look like this. Jab, cross, hook. Now for this hook, the footwork for punches will be a little different depending on what we're setting up. We're setting up a lead side kick, so we're gonna go jab, cross, hook. I turn everything very sideways and I'm not coming back. Normally if I throw a hook, I'd wanna come back, but I'm gonna leave it here because I'm using that to set up my side kick to get me really sideways. So I'm in this position here, I just threw my hook. I can either step in with my standing foot or I can just lift this and kick. I can go punch, kick, or I could go punch, step, kick. If I step, ideally I want to step my foot behind, but you might just need a little cheat there to get your foot up. So that's the beginning. Jab, cross, hook, lead kick. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to spin, look over my right shoulder, and throw the reverse and throw the spinning kick. So it's jab, cross, hook, left kick, spin, right kick. Once I come down from there, I'm in my reverse stance. I'm gonna jab out of here, jab, jab, get out, reverse jabs, southpaw jabs. Once I'm in a safe position, then I can work my way back to my stance. So again, jab, cross, hook, lead kick, spinning kick, southpaw jabs, out of range, back to your stance. So if you want to throw anything in between there, like throw jabs in between is a smart thing to throw, or if you want to shadow box a little between the moves, that's great. Otherwise, you're just throwing that combination. Everyone got the combination? Jab, cross, hook, left side kick, right spinning side kick. Southpaw jab, out of range. Okay, get set. And go. I'll do it a couple times and then I'll check how you're doing. Keep going. If you're more advanced, a thing you can work on, if you want, is also the kind of the slide in as you side kick. Don't work on that if you're newer to side kicks. But if you're comfortable with that, that's something I've been working on a little bit, is when I throw the side kick, sliding towards it as I throw it. Depends on what kind of surface you're on too. Nice. And then remember to keep your hands tight to your face when you're throwing the spinning kick. Everything looks good. Yeah, when you're throwing the side kick for kickboxing, keep the hand that's not throwing the kick should be tight to your face. The other hand might have some leeway to come out for leverage. Awesome. Okay, so next combination is going to be the reverse spinning side kick. We're going to set it up with a fake roundhouse kick. So I'm going to throw same punches, jab, cross, hook. Now, don't even think about it yet as faking a roundhouse kick. It is faking a roundhouse kick, but what I'm really gonna do is I'm gonna take my right foot. I just threw my jab, cross, hook, take my right foot. I'm just gonna pick it up and step like this. I'm just gonna make a super melodrama step like here. I'm stepping, if you wanna look where my feet are. I was in my stance, I took my right foot, I just went bam. And that's the perfect position for, I'm just a little bit crossed up so I can spin, and you'll see that this leg is exposed, which is what I want. That's the purpose of the step across. So I'm going jab, cross, hook, step, spin, look over my left shoulder, kick. So this ends up being fake a roundhouse kick because it'd be so common to throw jab, cross, hook, kick. So you throw a few of those, and then you throw jab, cross, hook. It's not a roundhouse kick, it's a side kick. And you get them hopefully where they're going like that, trying to block, check the kick. And you know, they're here and you hit them there. So that's the goal. So one more time, jab, cross, hook, fake, kick, jab out. I'm already in my stance since it was a reverse spinning kick. So again, throw anything you want in between. Otherwise, just working on that combination. Nice. Nice. Y'all are looking good. Awesome. Okay, we'll do one more. Before we do this last one, I just want to let you know, those two kicks, the two spinning kicks, one thing I really like to do with them, and we're going to do a drill for this tomorrow in the advanced class, if anyone wants to come to it. It's at 4:30, which I know is not necessarily the most convenient time, but we're going to work on this. Anyone would be welcome to come. Is you can follow someone along the edge of the ring and throw spinning kicks to cut them off. So that's kind of one thing you can do when you have spinning kicks in both directions available to you. You know, if they're moving towards my left, then I can throw my regular side kick. They're not going to expect it. They're over there. It actually goes there very quickly. But if they're going over there towards my right, you know, they really don't expect it because that's not the normal direction of my spinning kick. I might square up a little bit rather than throw the fake because maybe I have them pinned on the wall. So I'm like over here tracking them. They're going that way, tracking them, cut them off. So that's one of the really good things if you can throw spinning kicks both directions, as you can do with a boxing ring or edge of the ring. All right, so last combination is going to be this. It's going to start a lot like this. It's a variation on the first one. Jab, cross, hook. Now we're going to throw the spin kick right away, so the hook is a fake. Jab, cross. I'm going to throw this big to set up the spin kick. Jab, cross, fake hook. But that really it was just my arm flinging out to show my step or to hide my step. Jab, cross, step. And I'm going to throw back kick or spinning kick. Second right kick. Then I'm going to jab out, still in southpaw, back to my stance. So it's going to look like jab, cross, hook, kick, step, step, kick, jab out. Get back to my stance, jab, cross, hook, kick, kick. So here the hook, and this is very common because when you throw a spinning kick, it's really good to throw a fake so that people bring their hands up, think you're throwing a hook, and it opens up their belly. So you're throwing jab, cross, and then the step across, you're throwing kind of a big fake hook. You can think of it like a clothesline. It's like jab, cross, ooh. And if you're just learning that and you don't want to do the second kick, don't even worry about it if you just want to focus on that arm movement. But otherwise, you throw a second kick once you get there. Okay, so get set and go. Jab, cross, hook, kick, kick. Keep going. With an opponent, a lot of time, actually, the way you throw this hook is over their head to make their hands come up really high to open up their belly. Nice. Everyone's looking good. Nice. All right, nice work. So when you're ready, you can grab a spot for meditation, take a seat. Hope those were fun. Last time I made people punch in between all of them. So if you get, this time I didn't. So if you get dizzy, you can, when you're practicing those, throwing a few punches in the air is a good idea. Or at something, it doesn't have to be in the air. Just what we've got right now. Okay, so as you're taking a seat, when you're ready, you can take some deep breaths, inhale through your nose, you can exhale through your nose or mouth, whichever feels more comfortable right now. Just trying to bring your breath down, calm your mind, kind of come out of working out mode and into a peaceful mode. And then you could go into the breathing pattern where you inhale for a number of counts, whatever you would like. It could be 4 as an example. You would inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then exhale for 8 counts. So as many counts as you feel like, but you inhale that amount, hold that amount, exhale twice as long. then you can release that breathing pattern and just let your breath come naturally, trying to keep your mind still and calm. Any thoughts that arise, just letting them float by, not getting involved with them. If that's hard, you can say thoughts. Just label them thoughts and let them float on by without getting involved with them. So you could take 3 deep inhalations in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And then let's rub our hands together, generate some heat between our palms. And then rub back on your ears. Rub your hands together again. Rub the back of your neck. Clasp your hands, twist, look over one shoulder. Use your waist muscles to twist you. Look over your other shoulder. First shoulder. Second shoulder. Back to center. And then you can release your legs, rub your thighs. Rub your shins and calves. Hi, kitty. Oh, so pretty. Rub your feet. Always yelling, this one. I have a black cat. He doesn't come and yell. Rub your other foot. This crazy Siamese cat does. All right, and then that's it. So thank you, everyone. Thanks, Molly. Thanks, Michelle and Jane. That was great having you there doing sidekicks.
That was like,
Thanks, Kitty. What's your name again, Kitty? I should know this. Pico?
Right.
Yeah. Like, who's that other cat? I know.
what's her?
You show the kitty cat. You wanna see-
Sammy! Here, you see the kitty cat?
Kitty cat.
Oh, the kitties. Kitty
Yeah.
party.
Little green eyes.
We got today the whole class. I'm like, oh my God.
Aw.
Aw, thank you.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah.
Everyone stay safe out there.
Yes.
Careful.
Did I miss something? Was there a class on Thanksgiving last week?
No,
Okay, because I heard you talking about last week.
no, I think I meant Sunday.
Oh, okay.
We have the same class. If you ever want to come, we do basically, it's not on the 4 Elements schedule because it's through Sweaty Betty's. But we have the same exact class at 11 to 12:30, the same
Okay.
format.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll always do, and usually I try to double up, like do the same thing for, 2 or 3. So if I did it then you wouldn't miss one.
Okay.
Cool. All right, bye. Take
Well,
care.